Okay, I'm with Steve Lonegan, who just finished his talk at the Young Americans Foundation. Steve, you seem to be very well received.
Well, yeah, it was a great event. It was a great group of young people. It makes me very optimistic about the future of America.
Now, your speech was actually a lot about optimism. You talked about the entrepreneurial spirit, not giving up as a person who had a disability, moving forward with a business despite situations, and jumping in when other people were encouraging you to sit back. How relevant is that to today's society?
It's very relevant because I was very fortunate to have been able to start and build a business during the Reagan era when Ronald Reagan was president, when optimism about the future of this country was prevailing and when there were opportunities to do so. And I believe it's far different today. And it's up to us to change that. Can we return to that kind of optimism, that kind of economic growth? We absolutely can. But we cannot do it under this administration's rules, regulations that assault on free enterprise and free markets. And I'm determined to be part of the effort to bring economic prosperity back to America.
Now, you talked a bit about a gold standard versus paper money as an inflationary danger. Do you see that as a large danger today with the incredible deficit spending of the Obama years?
I see the printed paper money come out of the Federal Reserve System as the single biggest threat to our economic stability and prosperity in this country today. In order to build real economic growth, the first thing you need is a mechanism for measuring wealth and savings that is 100% reliable, that's out of the reach of bureaucrats and politicians, and the only thing that can do that is sound money backed by something of true value that can't be taken from you, and that's money backed by gold. And there's going to be a lot of liberals out there and even big government Republicans like, oh, they poo-poo this idea. They say that's an ancient idea from the old days. Well, it worked for thousands and thousands of years. So if we're going to take that old stuff that you hear the politicians all the time about, if we don't learn from history, we're destined to repeat it. Well, I think we should take a lesson from the history book and return to true sound money.
Now, being an Italian American and a Sicilian American, I really connected when you talked about your Italian mother and the encouragement she gave you. Culturally, though, we have a different. Think of my parents who were born in the 20s, and I don't know what year your mother was born in. Is this message tougher to sell because of the cultural differences of today?
My grandparents came here from Sicily. One in 1921, one in 1924. I grew up in an Italian household where they believed in the American dream, where they believed in hard work and savings, and they were happy to be in a country where they could work hard and save and have a better future. This is absolutely fundamental to Americans today. It still exists. It hasn't gone away. It's just been masked by a lot of bad policies and bad rhetoric coming out of Washington. So can we return to that? We never left it. We've just sort of muted it a little bit for a moment.
Is it encouraging to have a crowd of young people listening to a speech like this and getting involved?
It's encouraging that they're listening. I hope they're taking it to heart. I hope they question what I'm saying. I don't expect anybody to ever go into a speech and just take everything hook, line, and sinker. Look at what I'm saying. Do your own original research. There's plenty of history to back up everything I spoke about. I'm fully confident in that. And if from this room emanates a couple of dozen true warriors for freedom, then we've had a great day.
And if people want to find out more about yourself, where can they go online?
You can go to fixthedollar.com is our website to follow up all our upcoming events. We crisscross the country constantly talking about monetary policy and these issues confronting this country, and we'll speak to groups anywhere who invite me to do so, and that includes Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservative, union groups, anyone at all, because it affects every single American across the board. This is an issue that cuts across ethnic lines, party lines, gender lines, essential to our nation's future.
Steve Lonegan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.